Hey guys, it's Steph. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about things that you do not need for your college dorm. I wish I had this video when I was first moving into college my freshman year, and now I'm gonna be a senior, which is absolutely terrifying. Pause the video because I'm about to change your life. Introducing the OODIE. I'm here to talk to you about my favorite new clothing item. This is basically a giant blanket hoodie. I love this. I love to wear it when I'm getting ready. I love it to wear it when I'm just chilling on the couch. I love to wear it before bed. There's never a wrong time to wear your OODIE, and you guys all seriously have to go get one. I think this is the perfect thing to get ready in, especially because it's so comfy when you get out of the shower. You're kind of chilly. You throw this on. It doesn't ruin my hair and makeup because I can just slip it over my head and I'm good to go. And I'm a tall girl. I'm 5'10", and this thing goes down to my knees, which is much appreciated because I seriously feel so cozy and enveloped into it. This is obviously the most cozy thing I've ever put on my body, so I hate taking it off, but when I do, I can just chuck it in the wash, in the dryer, and it's good to go. It has this cruelty-free fur lining, which I seriously love because I don't feel guilty wearing it. And if you're a college girly like me, living in the apartments, this will definitely keep your electricity bill down because you can wear this instead of putting on the heat. I will have a link down below for you guys to purchase the OODIE, and I will also have a code. It is stepholiver35 for $35 off your order, which is honestly a lot. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the OODIE website. Back to the video. But before we start this video, I just want to say that everything that I'm saying, take it with a grain of salt. Obviously, everyone's needs and wants and things like that are different. This is just my personal opinion on what I think you need versus don't need in your college dorm moving in freshman year. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Number one, this one might ruffle some feathers, but it is that sticky, cute, gorgeous, bricked up white wallpaper that everybody has. You probably know exactly what I'm talking about. This stuff that everyone and their mom has. You just don't need it. All it does is rip the paint off, and half the people I know that have had it, it literally just falls off the wall, so you really just not needed. Does it look pretty? 100%. Is it practical? No. It looks super cute, yes, but it's expensive. It rips off the paint, and it just really is not worth it because it doesn't even stick on the wall half the time. So I would personally say do not get the fun wallpaper, unfortunately. The second thing you don't need for your college dorm is one of those cute, fluffy rugs. It seems like all the cute stuff is just not practical in a college dorm, which is so unfortunate. But me and my roommate got a really fluffy, like cute little like shag rug, like almost like that pillow, like giving that, but like in rug form. Towards the end of the semester, we packed that thing up and threw it in the dumpster because it's just like gross, disgusting. You just don't want that in your room. Everyone, including yourself, will trek in your room with their dirty shoes on from outside. Any leaf or any sort of remnants that gets stuck on your shoes gets stuck in that carpet, and you don't want to walk on that barefoot. So if you're gonna get a rug, I would suggest one that's like a little bit less like hairy, like a little bit more flat. I have 2 rugs in my apartment and they work just fine. I've had them for going on 3 years, and they don't show any sort of wear at all, which is super nice. The third thing you don't need for your college dorm is those little stackable hangers. I don't really know why I thought these would work. They're like, I'll put a picture, but like they don't make sense, I guess is my thing. Like it really doesn't save that much space, and all it does is piss you off because you can't, like they all get tangled. It's just kind of a mess, and I would say just steer clear and, you know, don't bring as many clothes if it really comes down to all that. The next thing you don't need for your college dorm is a dry erase board. This one, again, might ruffle some feathers there, but I just think it's not needed. I really think that in a dorm, you really have to be practical with the items you're having. For me personally, if I need to do any sort of like whiteboard writing, you can really use your mirror that comes with the dorm. At least my dorm came with a big mirror. We use that because it works the same. It saves space. It's a dual purpose little item there, little life hack there. Just use your mirror as a whiteboard, and it just saves space because our whiteboard literally just got thrown around. We wrote some raunchy stuff on it. Like it's just not needed if you want to have a pretty room. And if you do want to use it for calendar purposes, just get yourself a little hand planner. Like it's really not that deep ever. The next thing you do not need for your dorm is a printer. I saw so many videos on this when I was moving into college, and I was like, no, like we'll see. So I brought a printer up. I brought it to my apartment, and it's still sitting there, has never once been used because campuses have so many different spots you can print in. I know a lot of schools offer dorm printers, like your lobby in your dorm will have like a printer, which is so handy. Obviously you may as well just like use like the commercial grade printer they give you that works so much better than your little rinky-dinky handheld printer. The next thing is LED lights. This is one that, again, me and my roommate got, kind of regretted because it ripped off our paint, but I just think LED lights are also just out. Like they're not really in anymore, but like when I was a freshman, like that was all the hype. Like everyone had LED lights, and instead we decided to get, well, first we tried to get like LED string lights, but for some reason we broke them. So that's a great option if you don't get like cheap ones, because it has the same effect as LED lights, but they don't like stick to the wall in as many places. So that'll save you on your little down deposit for decor and ripping the paint off the walls. But I would suggest either the string LED lights or a neon sign that does the same thing. Another thing you do not need is one of those husband pillows. I was a victim of so many pillows on my dorm bed, which was definitely an interesting decor choice. Not really a huge fan of that now. They're all sitting on my bed now, and I have like actually 300, but my bed's not like completely made, so I'm not gonna show you. It's a big bulky pillow, and how many times you're gonna like actually lay on it? Probably zero. And it's just, I'm all about cuteness. They're not cute, and they're not really practical, at least for me. I don't find them comfortable. So I would suggest just getting like some throw pillows that are comfortable, or, you know, sit at your desk like a normal person. Another thing that I did not need my freshman year is shower shoes. I went on Amazon and bought like $25 like Croc flip-flops because I was like, these are shower shoes, like they have holes and ventilation. Literally go to Old Navy, buy a $2 pair of flip-flops and call it a day. I don't know what my thought process was here, to be honest. Like, I thought mold was a concern of mine. Like, why wouldn't regular flip-flops work? They literally would work fine. I don't know why that wasn't like clicking in my head. I wanted to be extra for no reason, so I bought these clunky, ugly dad flip-flops, but not needed. Another one that a lot of people are going to be surprised by if you're not in college, but a TV. I don't know anyone who genuinely used their TV. My roommate brought one up like halfway through the year. We used it maybe 3 times. Like, it's just, again, takes up space. I know for Penn State, like a lot of like the renovated dorms, it just like simply didn't fit. Like, people were putting it like on top of their dresser, like way high in the air. I would stay away from that. This one, if you take one thing away from this video, make it be this: do not get real silverware and plates. I think as much as it sucks for the environment, plastic is the way to go. I don't know anyone who genuinely washed their dishes in college. Everyone would eat a meal with a dish and then leave it there for probably 3 months. It just gets moldy and gross and disgusting. So save yourself all that aggravation. I was always a paper product girl. I'd have paper plates, paper bowls, plastic forks, plastic knives, plastic spoons. That's all I needed. This next one is something I didn't realize until lately, but Tide Pods, not the way to go. Especially in a dorm. I know so many people have had issues with like it melting on their clothes, and I was like, what? Like, that's not true. Freshman year I used liquid detergent. Sophomore year I used Tide Pods and I was fine. And then this past year, my junior year, I used Tide Pods in our like apartment, like arguably nice washing machine. It's kind of really ratchet, but you know, it's an apartment that we pay a lot of money for, so technically it's nicer than like a dorm washing machine. And all my leggings have like a Tide Pod like stuck to them, so do not get Tide Pods. Another thing I was kind of surprised by that I kind of realized early on is you really don't need school supplies. I feel like in high school I was so excited to go school supply shopping to get like little binders and folders and pens and pencils for days. In college, I think I've maybe used like 5 pencils in my life. Today's day and age, we use laptops, computers, iPads, things like that. So I think buying a whole bunch of folders and stuff is just not needed. I have one folder that I don't even know who gave it to me. Someone gave me a folder one time because I needed it for a project, and I kept it and I used it for my entire college career so far. I have one folder for all of my classes. It works fine because teachers really just don't give out worksheets. Don't go crazy on the school supplies. Maybe buy 1 pack of pencil. It'll last you probably 35 years, but that's how it is. This next one, again, kind of a hot take, but don't get a Brita, get a Brita water bottle. Me and my roommate had a Brita. I don't think we used it once. It sat behind our fridge the entire year because I don't even think it fit in our fridge. And also, like, none of us wanted to like walk to the water fountain and go fill it up. And like, it's like, is it even cleaning your stuff? Probably not. But instead, I had a Brita brand water bottle. So it was a water bottle, but the straw had a filter. So I'm sucking clean water hypothetically, but I'm not having to like go fill up this big pitcher and jab it in our fridge somewhere, because that gets a little ratchet. Okay, it just got really blue in here and I'm really confused. The next thing you do not need for your college dorm is an iron. I don't like think I would ever think to use an iron. I'm a huge proponent of you wear a wrinkly shirt, it'll unwrinkle itself throughout the day. If you want to be a clean girl and you want your clothes to not be wrinkly like me, you can get either like that wrinkle spray, I'm sure that works, or you can just get yourself a steamer. My friend Liv had a steamer. I used it a couple times. It's a lot smaller and more compact than having an iron board and this and that when you're gonna iron something maybe once a year. Stick to a steamer or just wrinkle spray. Gotta love me a poppy. Another thing that you may not end up needing is a trash can. I know I bought a trash can for our dorm. Didn't need it because it came with a trash can and a recycling bin. So check with your school and see if you guys need to bring your own trash can, or if it's, you know, a luxury dorm and it comes with one that's literally probably a trash can from 1909 being reused for a million years. But, you know, save your coin. This next one, again, a little bit of a controversial pick, but you do not need a bed skirt. I just think, do they look pretty? Sure. Are they practical? No. I don't really know anyone that had a bed skirt that wasn't like on the floor 24/7, because it just gets in the way of things. You know, you're rushing to get ready and go out for the frats. You're not going to want to like pull aside your bed skirt and reach in your drawer. Like, again, eliminate that middleman. Just don't get a bed skirt and your room's going to not be as aesthetic, but it's really fine. Never that deep. Another thing I wish I knew is that you only really need like 3 bath towels at a time. I think some people go crazy and buy like literally 7, like 1 for each day, but if you're not doing your laundry at least once a week, like I'm a little bit concerned. So having 3 bath towels is plenty. Another thing that you don't need is a broom or any sort of like mop. A lot of dorms come with either a mop or a broom. Let me take that back. You don't need a broom, you do need a mop of some sort. Like we had a Swiffer, lived with that bitch. The smell of a Swiffer, like if I could have that in a candle, like I would actually eat, sleep, and breathe it. It's so good. Not that I eat candles, but a broom is just like, again, an extra thing you just don't need in your little tiny dorm room. In my like musty dusty dorm that was unrenovated since like probably 1901, we had like a communal vacuum and I think a broom, like a big hefty boy of a broom that we could always use whenever we wanted. Something else you don't need for your college like dorm slash like closet, wardrobe, whatever, is a lot of high school merch. Every time I see someone wear high school merch around campus, I like get the ick, or even just like other colleges, like just no. Something else that you do not need that I kind of think people learn the hard way is you don't need a bunch of like fancy expensive wall decor. I had posters from Dormify. They weren't super expensive, they worked just fine, and people had like these big canvases that would one just fall down all the time because you can't like really nail them into the wall very well, and command hooks like only can hold up so much weight. And I just think that those canvases and stuff, like, yeah, they look cute, but you can get them in poster form and save your money first of all, but also they're just more practical. Like a canvas on like a cinder block wall, like that just isn't giving aesthetic. It's giving not good, not cute, not it. I don't know. This one, I've never really understood the concept of these, but a like bedside caddy, like I don't really know what these are. Like if I'm going to bed at night, like my phone's under my pillow, I'm not putting it in my little bedside caddy. Like you either have a nightstand or you have an under your pillow phone situation. Like I don't really know why I need like this little caddy you slip beside your bed to put your phone in, your chapstick in your, like, I just don't think that should be like on your priority list. Just get a nightstand or put your phone next to you like a normal person. This kind of goes like similar with like the husband pillow I was talking about, but like a lap desk. Like I don't know anyone who genuinely sits at like a lap desk and is like, this is so comfortable, like let me do my homework. Sorry to hate on the lap desk. I just don't like, I don't understand, like, no. This is one of the last things on my list, but any sort of like sentimental item, like I just don't think that sounds good. Like people are always walking in and out of your dorm. You don't know who's coming in with who, etc. Don't have anything like crazy expensive, and don't have anything super sentimental to you. If it's like your little baby chode blanket, sure, bring that, whatever. But don't bring like your grandmother's, mom's, uncle's, what's sentimental? Wedding ring, perhaps? Keep that at home unless you're like gonna wear it every day. Like just don't bring anything super important because it's probably going to be destroyed if I'm being honest. And last but not least, don't bring anything that you don't use at home. I don't know, like that didn't really click in my head. Like I'd be like, oh, I haven't worn that shirt since 5th grade, but you know, let me pack it just in case, you never know. None of that. I think I'm all about like minimalism now, and especially I wish I knew that freshman year because I brought so much stuff I just don't use. Bring yourself down to earth, humble yourself, and just be like, am I going to use this? No, don't bring it. Yes, bring it. Simple as that. But yeah, that is all I have for this video. I'm sure there's a million more things I could think of, but I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry I speak so fast. Every time I make a talking video, someone comments like, what are you talking about? I got undiagnosed something, like I don't know what, whatever. But that's the video. Thank you for OODIE for working with me on this video. I wear this thing religiously. It is seriously so comfortable, like you actually need your own. Get a discount on this little hoodie because I love it so much, and I will see you guys next time I post. Peace.